As you looked in the glass doors and saw the nanny, and saw Michael's daughter, Paris, and saw Conrad Murray, could you please, using the pointer, show us the general locations of each individual, beginning with the nanny?
Sure.
And let me ask, is that Rosalind?
That is correct, Rosalind.
So where was the nanny, as best you can recall?
I recall that she was in this general area, and then Paris was right beside her.
Okay, and for the record, in People's 8, you've reflected, or you used the pointer to indicate the left side of the photograph where there appears to be a chair and a small table. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Rosalind then would be closer to you than Paris was?
Yes, she was.
Okay. And Paris was just behind her, but in your view?
She was in the side of her, sir.
In the side of her?
On the side of her.
Okay. And looking at People's 8, does this reflect the area where you saw Conrad Murray as you looked in through those glass doors?
That is correct.
Where did you see Conrad Murray?
I saw him in this general area, sir, leaning over.
Okay, and for the record, you've described, you pointed to what would be the second floor, the railing area that looks down onto the first floor level. Is that accurate?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you said he was leaning over. Can you describe with more specificity what exactly you saw him doing?
He had his both hands. I recall he had his both hands on the rail, and he was leaning forward, looking down. And also, I'm sorry, Kai Chase was down at the bottom as well.
Okay. So you've described for the record, you put both hands, indicating both hands on the railing, with Conrad Murray leaning forward, looking down to what would be the first floor area?
That is correct, sir.
Okay. And when you saw Kai Chase at the same period of time, where was she?
She was in this general area, sir. In this general area here.
Okay, for the record, in People's 8, you're pointing to the rearmost vantage point of that photograph, back toward what we're seeing as these glass doors to the rear that look out on the backyard. Is that accurate?
It was further this way. It was closer to, let me show you. She was standing closer to where this, I believe this is a grandfather clock.
Okay.
She was standing in that location, sir.
Okay, so would it be accurate to say that was about midway then, from this vantage point, about midway between kind of the front foyer area and the rear glass doors, about midway was where you saw Kai Chase?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Kai Chase was Michael Jackson's chef?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Looking at this photograph, sir, People's 8, if you were to proceed through this front area and go to the rear toward the backyard doors, and prior to getting to these backyard doors, if you went right, as reflected in the photograph, would that be the kitchen area?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So after making these observations and seeing Conrad Murray upstairs leaning over the railing, Rosalind let you in the front door.
Yes, sir.
And what did you do?
I proceeded to go into the house, and then I told Michael Amir, I'm inside the house. Okay. And then he proceeded to tell me, okay, now run up the stairs.
Okay. And those stairs, are those reflected in People's 8?
Yes, sir.
Could you indicate those stairs with the pointer, please?
Sure can. These are the stairs.
Okay. And you've indicated to the left, as you described them, would be just behind where Rosalind and Paris had been.
That is correct.
Okay. And those spiral up and go up to the landing area where you had previously seen Conrad Murray?
That is correct, sir.
Okay. And you went up those stairs?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You were still on the phone with Michael Amir?
Yes, I was.
As you proceeded up the stairs, at any point as you proceeded up the stairs, did you see Michael's son, Prince?
Yes, sir. When I was getting to the landing of the second floor, I recall seeing Prince walking the opposite direction. Okay.
Was he upstairs?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Were you proceeding quickly at this point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And when you got to the upstairs landing area, did you see Conrad Murray anywhere?
Yes, I did. Once I was reaching the top of the stairs and I came to the landing, Dr. Conrad Murray was coming from a hallway towards the bedroom.
Okay. Let me show you a couple photographs and a diagram.
It's Alberto Alverez testifying. Conrad Murray tells him, and he's going to testify to this, Alberto, come quick. What happened next? We'll be back with that. Stay with HLN.
You name it,